Hi, this is for Leigha on XE, on xentertainment.com for people that have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll put a link in the description. Basically, it's a website that talks about pop culture. The guy that runs it, Matt, talks about pop culture. He writes about articles and stuff of the 80s and 90s and currently just random obscure stuff. That's why I'm so interested in it. You know, a new flavor of popcorn with Shrek on it, and just Transformers and G.I. Joe and Smurfs and just anything you can think of that's remotely interesting at that time that somebody in their early 20s to early 30s would be interested in. And there's a blog section where people can comment that he posts a subject. Matt posts a subject and then you can do comments. Well, they were talking about cheese of all things, and I said that we had a chunk of goat cheese, a brick, I guess you'd call it, about this big of goat cheese that I had no clue what to do with. I mean, I could just cube it up and eat it, but I didn't know, because certain cheeses are good for that, certain cheeses are good for cooking, like apples and other things. But the point is, this person, her name is Leigha, Leigha. She said that she used to work at a restaurant, and what they used to do with goat cheese was melt it down, put a little bit of cream cheese in it, and then put spices like thyme, oregano in it, and they would put it on crostinis, that's what she called them. And I commented her back and I said, oh, I can make those are crostinis like big like croutons? And she said, yeah, they're basically like big croutons. So I know I had some stale bread laying around, so I could make croutons, which I've never made before, but it's not rocket science. And so I just thought I'd make a video out of this. I already made it like over an hour ago, but I just thought that she would be thrilled to know that I actually took the time out to make a video telling her about my results of my goat cheese cream cheese concoction. I didn't have any come with me. Come fly away. Anyway, I didn't have any thyme or oregano, so what I did is I used this spaghetti, just a little bit of the spaghetti seasoning, and I actually used too much of it. Like if I used a little bit more, then I would have made it unedible. Like I should have just put a little tiny bit in it, and I think that's my main thing that I did wrong. That was the main thing I did wrong, but everything else I was okay with. I put this in the oven, and I put olive oil on it. See, these are just bread, or stale bread that I put in the oven, which is good in itself. I mean, I could have just cubed up the goat cheese, ate it with these, you know, and just did with that, but I used this pan, which I never use because it's so tiny. I mean, look how tiny that thing is. Anyway, and I melted the cream cheese, just a little bit of cream cheese, and the seasoning. Well, I put the seasoning in last, and a little bit of cream cheese, then all the goat cheese. Wait, hold on, I'll show you the wrapper for that. This is how big the wrapper is. So it really wasn't that much. And so I basically wrap these up, and hold on here. I wrap these up with the cheese. I put them on salad that I had in the fridge. And these little cheese balls are good. It tastes very, this is what I learned tonight. You learn every time you cook, it seems. Oh, that's a scary picture. Anyway, you learn every time we cook, but this spaghetti sauce has like tomato, this is why it's pink, and has artificial coloring. But also has like tomato flavoring. Like you put it in, like you just need thyme and oregano and a little bit of garlic for spaghetti. You don't need tomato flavoring or whatnot. But it's pretty good, but I'll probably never make it again unless I wanted to make a salad fancier for guests or something. And this is probably way different than what you used to make. I mean, look how this doesn't look pretty at all. It's all chunky. I mean, you wouldn't eat this in a fancy restaurant, would you? I think I'll make my homemade croutons more often, though. It's funny what I used. I used country potato bread. We had country potato bread that went stale. I just sliced it up and then put it in the oven. And so, anyway, I thought you'd get a kick out of me doing a video for you. Of my experience making your little concoction that you used to make, that you love to make. See, this is how chunky it is. It just, like when it melted, it just was a chunk. That's probably not how it looked when you made it. So, whatever. I'll see you around the blog. Okay?